Alright, what's going on, you guys? Welcome to Madrid Hub again. I'm your host, Dr. JOTA. Good morning, everybody. As you can imagine, today we will pretty much be talking about the Ballon d'Or. Of course, it is something that I knew it was going to happen. Let me tell you what, I respect all the opinions, right? But to me, what happened last night with the Ballon d'Or, the 7th Ballon d'Or for Leo Messi, it was not fair at all. I think I told you guys in the last video yesterday, it was not fair at all. And there has been a lot of criticism right now. There are a lot of players out there blasting the election of Leo Messi as the new Ballon d'Or. And to me, there is a very reasonable criteria for criticizing, for blasting the Ballon d'Or, just because there were more reasons than ever to hand the Ballon d'Or to Robert Lewandowski. I mean, I'm not saying, okay, I am a Madridista, I support Karim Benzema, I support Real Madrid and all this stuff, but I'm not biased at all, as I consider Robert Lewandowski should have been the Ballon d'Or this year. And it is not only me. Actually, when Leo Messi was talking and, delivering the speech, when he won the Ballon d'Or and all the stuff, he mentioned there should be another Ballon d'Or for Robert Lewandowski. I mean, so this is not only me. Everybody out there, or 90% of the people out there, claims right now the Ballon d'Or 2021 should have been for Robert Lewandowski. I'm not saying even Karim Benzema. I'm saying Robert Lewandowski. But it's okay. I don't want to spend the whole morning talking about the Ballon d'Or and all the stuff. I mean, we will be talking about the Ballon d'Or, but not because Leo Messi, because of Kylian Mbappe, because he showed up, of course, as everybody else in the event of the Ballon d'Or. And there were a lot of juicy stuff that we have to talk about, and I wanted to share with you all just because Khelaifi was talking about that as well, and Kylian Mbappe as well. And I also have a message that you guys sent to me to my Instagram account. I mean, you drop a DM to my Instagram account with a kind of screenshot where you can see the response of Kylian Mbappe to one of the most, hot statements from a Madridista account in Twitter, and I will share that with you all, guys. But before to get started with that, what I want to do now is to deliver the squad list for tomorrow, because if you guys have forgotten, I mean, tomorrow we are playing another super important game in La Liga against Athletic de Bilbao, and we already have the squad list that I have it right here, and I will share it with you right now. Okay, so we have goalkeepers Courtois, Lunin, and Fui Díaz. Defenders Carvajal, Militao, Alaba, Vallejo, Nacho, Ferland Mendy. And I'm doing this just because Alaba was not expected at all to be in the squad list of Real Madrid, just because apparently he has had another medical test to check the knee again, so they are not pretty sure about what is the situation with the knee of David Alaba. So I'm not sure if he will be able to be in the lineup tomorrow. He might be on the bench, but still not sure about that. What is pretty true is he's in the squad list for tomorrow. So now, midfielders Toni Kroos, Luka Modric, Casemiro, Valverde, Lucas Vázquez, Isco Alarcón, and Camavinga. And of course, forwards Hazard. He finally has been included in the squad list. Benzema, Asensio, Jovic, Vinicius, Rodrigo Goes, who finally will be able to make it, and Mariano Diaz. I mean, as you can imagine, tomorrow it is not only a very important game, but in this squad list we have three not big surprises, but three players that were not expected at all to be there in the squad list for Athletic de Bilbao. The first one, I told you guys, it was David Alaba. Second one is Hazard, who apparently has recovered from that gastroenteritis or whatever he had, because apparently he also had, I think it's muscle sore in the calf or something like that. I mean, not big deal, because he will be able to make it. He actually has been included in the squad list. And then Rodrigo Goes, who was, not many people out there was believing he was going to be able to be included in the squad list, but apparently he's much better today and he has been included in the squad list, which is good for Real Madrid. from my understanding with this squad list, what I'm thinking is going to happen is pretty much the lineup will have 3 different new faces. The first one is going to be Nacho Fernandez replacing David Alaba. I told you guys the other day, to me, we took a lot of risks when we lined up to David Alaba against Sevilla, because there was no reason for us to line up David Alaba when you also have to Nacho Fernandez, who can do a great job alongside to Militao in the defense of Real Madrid. And of course, Sevilla is always difficult, but you can't afford to lose a player like David Alaba for another additional month or 3 months out or things like that, because if something happens, and I think I told you guys, if David Alaba is just playing and then he clashes against another player, or he has, a bad step or wrong step or something like that, and he gets his injury knee worse, it's going to be another additional month, another 2 months, another 3 months out of the squad, and that is something we can't afford at this time of the season, right? So we took a lot of risk, so I don't know. I don't think actually Carlo Ancelotti will be able to take more risk and line him up against Athletic de Bilbao. Second one, Hazard will be there, but of course will not be in the lineup. To me, the situation with Eden Hazard is pretty much the same. Nothing has changed and nothing will change in the near future. To me, Eden Hazard will accelerate actually his departure from Real Madrid, because now that you have to a player like Vinicius Jr. ahead of you, it is pretty much impossible for you to reverse any single thing in this world. It is not only you struggle with the fitness, you struggle with your shape and stuff like that, it is also that you have to overcome another almost impossible obstacle, which is Vinicius Jr., right? So to me, it's pretty much done, and to me, Real Madrid will try to get rid of this player. And actually, Hazard, I think that he's changing his mind a little bit, so he's probably thinking about a possible decent departure from Real Madrid. And that's it, man. That happens in soccer, that happens in football. You can say, okay, this didn't work, that's it, say bye-bye, good luck everyone, that's it. I mean, no drama, no beef, nothing, right? So that is pretty much from my understanding what is going to happen to Eden Hazard. And then Rodrigo Goes, let's see, because to me, he might be in the right wing of Real Madrid, but you never know, because Carlo Ancelotti might trust again in Marco Asensio to cover that side of the field. So we still don't know, but Rodrigo Goes might be able to make it tomorrow. Now, let's go with the most important news that I know y'all guys are waiting for. It's pretty much the Ballon d'Or event and all the things that happen related to Kylian Mbappe and Khelaifi, Paris Saint-Germain, his future and all the stuff. So let's go step by step, and let's just start saying, of course, I don't want to tell you again what is my thinking, what are my thoughts about the 7th Ballon d'Or of Leo Messi, right? I think I have been pretty clear at this point, and I don't want to repeat it again, right? So what happened last night with Kylian Mbappe and Khelaifi is pretty much when Kylian Mbappe showed up in the event, he was asked about the future. He was asked about, okay, what is do you really want to win the Ballon d'Or? Which is to me a very stupid question, because every single soccer player in the world wants to win the Ballon d'Or, right? But it's okay. He was asked about that and he said, yes, of course, I want to win the Ballon d'Or, but there is a process to do that. There is a process to achieve the Ballon d'Or. So for many people out there, their interpretation, and that is my interpretation too, what he's hinting in somehow, it's like, okay, yes, I want to win the Ballon d'Or, but if I want to go ahead and achieve it, then I have to change something. And what is what you have to change? It's pretty much the team, because it is not the same to play alongside Leo Messi, Neymar, and all the stuff, than if you are the real leader, the real iconic player, not iconic player, it sounds really bad, but you are the real deal of Real Madrid, right? Because everybody is expecting for you to become the next Cristiano Ronaldo. Now the things have been changing a little bit, has been shifting as Vinicius Jr. has taken off, and his career right now is taking off, and of course it's skyrocketing. So you probably will have to share that room, that space, that fame with Vinicius Jr. and probably alongside Erling Haaland. So it's pretty much the same, but this change, to me, it's going to be very important for Kylian Mbappe, because it will help him to win the Ballon d'Or next year, or maybe another year, you know what I'm saying? So I don't think we have to rush when it comes to the Ballon d'Or and Kylian Mbappe. But of course, the most important of this phrase of Kylian Mbappe is pretty much to think he was trying to hint that he wants to change. He wants a change in his life, and of course this kind of change might come from the hand of Real Madrid. So let's see what happens. But maybe the most juicy statement came from Khelaifi when he was asked about Kylian Mbappe, the renewal contract situation and his future, and he said he knows, quote here, he knows what he wants to do, and we do know what we want to do. So I hope all the conversations are advancing and progressing. So I hope, if you are the president of Paris Saint-Germain, and if you say, I hope, like I guess, I think, I believe, so it's like you don't even know what is going on. I mean, you do know, but you certainly know the things are going in the opposite direction you were expecting them for, right? So you were expecting for, you know, this kind of, at this time, like, okay, we will wrap this up, we will have everything tied up and nothing is going to happen. But now we are in December and you're realizing that Kylian Mbappe is outer than ever. I mean, is one step to get out of Paris Saint-Germain than ever before. You know what I'm saying? So to me, if Khelaifi is saying that, it is because he really knows Kylian Mbappe will sign for Real Madrid and will get out of Paris Saint-Germain as soon as possible, right? So that is, in my opinion, the most juicy statement all Los Madridistas we should listen to, just because it's the most, pretty much the most important, right? He's recognizing in somehow that he can retain Kylian Mbappe, and there's nothing he can do about that other than, you know, offering more money and renewal offers and stuff like that. But he's all the time, Kylian Mbappe is all the time refusing every single offer, right? So there's nothing he can do about that. And the last thing I have for you all, guys, and this is something you will love it, is because the Twitter account Madridista Real the other day dropped a comment in the Twitter account of Kylian Mbappe, and he said, "It's so little, it's so few time for you to accomplish, to fulfill your dream," right? And Kylian Mbappe liked that tweet. Okay, so Kylian Mbappe liked what Madridista Real said. So for Los Madridistas, I mean all Los Madridistas, when we learned about that, we went literally crazy, just because he's actually interacting with Madridistas account, with accounts from people from Real Madrid and fans and supporters and stuff like that. So that means he's really happy to you know, with all these kind of rumors and stuff and all the information that is coming out from Madridistas accounts and or accounts from Madridistas and stuff like that, he's okay with that. And of course, he's recognizing that he will fulfill his dream, which is about to play in Real Madrid, right? So happy. I mean, this didn't make the news. Let me tell you what, this is something that one of y'all dropped in my Instagram account. I mean, it was a DM, and I saw the screenshot and I said, okay, I have to share it with all the people around, just because it didn't make the news. I mean, I didn't see it in any other outlet, website, or media, or paper, or whatever, right? So that's why I wanted to share with this. I wanted to share this with you all, guys, referring to Kylian Mbappe and all this stuff. So that is pretty much what I had for you all, guys, today. I hope you had a wonderful day, and of course I'll see you in the next video. Comment in the section below, of course, and subscribe my channel, Madrid Hub.